Have you ever felt like you could sit and turn all the problems in the world over and over in your head for ages? Wealth, education, history, violence, global warming. The more I travel and learn, the more contradictions and struggles I find. In the past, when I was overwhelmed by everything, I'd retreat to where things seemed simpler, clearer. I thought animals knew the secret to everything, and that if I just studied them enough, problems with people would someday become clearer too. Then in college, I met a group of friends who shared a powerful story with me. They told me about their journeys far into the Appalachian Mountains, where they also went looking for escape among the trees, but found something else instead. They found trees torn and wasted, too worrisome to even be logged for timber. They found schools covered in ash from coal silos, and homes with foundations cracked from blasting. They saw beautiful mountains turned into barren moonscapes. They saw people's hunger for energy literally tearing down the mountains. I joined them in writing letters and protesting for the habitats being lost, but it took me much longer to realize that I was only seeing half of the issue. I began meeting people who lived in the hollows of the mountains themselves, people who had a lot of causes to fight for, and also a lot to lose. I realized what was missing was their stories. Stories of people losing not only the beauty of the mountains, but also their way of sustaining themselves. The mountains were the source of their food, homes, and their traditions. In my research, I found that the same things that were killing wildlife were seeping into the people's homes and destroying families. My friends who threw so much life and leadership and energy into fighting this practice showed me that you couldn't separate the destruction of the environment from the oppression of people who live there. I learned how to refocus my thinking, to look at the world from multiple angles. There's very little separating people from people and from animals we share this world with. There's also very little which distinguishes our efforts to improve this world. Whatever cause we are fighting for, it involves taking steps, traveling towards a goal, and working with others. I want to teach to help others put together pieces of whatever issue they are passionate about. I want to help people learn, as I did in West Virginia, that to take on a problem, you sometimes have to step back and see the whole picture. I want to help students make connections and to take down barriers that separate one world from another.